In recent days, Real Madrid has gone through an extremely turbulent period, something unusual for a club of its greatness and tradition. You'll find out everything in today's video, but first, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, which helps us a lot. It all started on October 26, when the team was humiliated at home by its biggest rival, Barcelona, suffering a harsh 4-0 defeat in a packed Santiago Bernabéu. This loss in the classic match raised an alert for the squad and coach Carlo Ancelotti, who saw the team lose momentum at a crucial phase of the season. To make matters worse, just 2 days later, on the 28th, fans had to watch the Ballon d'Or being awarded to Rodri, one of Manchester City's top players, a reminder that other teams' achievements are currently more prominent than those of Real Madrid. But the problems didn't stop there. On November 5, Real Madrid faced Milan in a Champions League group stage match and suffered another tough defeat, this time 3-1, once again at the Santiago Bernabéu. This streak of negative results in their own stadium, which was once a fortress, has raised significant concern among fans and experts. How could a team that won 3 titles last season, with standout performances, lose its balance and fall into such a worrying series of results? The issue becomes even more intriguing when we look at Real Madrid's current squad, packed with talent. 5 players were among the world's top 30 competing for the Ballon d'Or, yet the team's on-field performance is far from what was expected. Kylian Mbappé, one of the most anticipated and talked about signings in recent years, finally joined the Spanish team after a long saga of negotiations and controversies with PSG. However, so far, his arrival has not brought the positive impact many imagined. On the contrary, some suggest that he may be disrupting the harmony that once existed within the team. By taking a more central position in the attack, Mbappé has altered Real Madrid's tactical structure. His performance on the field has not met expectations, and this has been highlighted as one of the reasons for the team's decline. The French forward, who has always been a natural left winger, now plays more centrally, though he had previously expressed, both at PSG and with the French national team, that he doesn't enjoy playing as a classic number 9. However, upon joining Real Madrid, he knew he'd have to give up his favorite position, as Vinicius Jr. is the undisputed starter on the left side of the attack, where the Brazilian shines and has great freedom of movement. In 12 matches so far, Jude Bellingham, who was a standout last season, has struggled due to a positional shift following Mbappé's arrival. Ancelotti attempted to reorganize the midfield to give the young Englishman more freedom, but this has not worked well. Bellingham, who last season scored frequently and provided many assists, has shown a notable drop in performance, with few goals and assists so far. This change has also affected Real's game dynamics, as he previously excelled at finding spaces and penetrating the opposing defense, while now he must adapt to a new role. Another critical issue has been the absence of Toni Kroos from the current lineup, a player who always facilitated the transition from midfield to attack. Without him, the team seems to have lost the fluidity that once characterized Real Madrid's plays. Now, Vinicius and Mbappé receive limited support from the midfielders during forward runs, making the attack more predictable and vulnerable. It's clear that the team is struggling to maintain tactical balance, especially against opponents capable of blocking wing-based attacks, as was the case against Barcelona and Milan. Mbappé's lack of defensive commitment has also been an issue. In the game against Barcelona, he was criticized for his approach on the field, covering only 8 kilometers, while attackers involved in pressing typically run around 10 kilometers. This lack of defensive involvement exposed Real Madrid's defensive system, making it more vulnerable to counterattacks. The same issue arose in the match against Milan, where Mbappé again faced criticism for not pressing the opposing defenders, ultimately making it easier for the Italian attackers. Criticism of Mbappé's signing goes further. Recently, Spanish journalist Roman Molina reported that Real Madrid might regret signing the French player. According to Molina, even the club president, Florentino Perez, pushed for Mbappé's signing, envisioning him as a major star for the team. However, so far, Mbappé's performance has been underwhelming, and his presence seems to have brought more problems than solutions. Moreover, the pressure on Mbappé grows with each game. In the early matches of the season, he scored a few goals and had some promising moments, but has yet to show the same skill he displayed at PSG, where he was often decisive in important matches, especially against major rivals. The Barcelona Classic highlighted this. Mbappé was caught offside multiple times and underperformed, receiving an average rating on SofaScore. So far, Real Madrid has played 15 matches, with Mbappé tallying 8 goals and 2 assists, numbers falling short of expectations for a player of his caliber. Adapting to Ancelotti's playing style seems to be challenging for the Frenchman, who is still trying to find his place and fulfill the role expected of him. Not being a natural centre-forward, his adjustment to this new position has been difficult, and the pressure to deliver results continues to grow. On the other hand, Karim Benzema, a club legend and Mbappé's former national teammate, had previously warned about this situation. Benzema mentioned in an interview that, in his opinion, Mbappé is not a centre-forward and that his performance tends to dip when he plays out of his preferred position. Benzema also highlighted Vinicius's importance in Real Madrid's current setup, indicating that shifting the Brazilian to another role could be detrimental. Given the entire situation, it's evident that Real Madrid is going through a period of adjustments and challenges. Mbappé's arrival, once seen as a solution, has ended up creating new issues, and now it's up to Ancelotti to find a way to integrate the Frenchman into the team without compromising overall performance. Otherwise, Real Madrid could face further difficulties this season. Now, I want to hear your opinion. Do you think signing Mbappé was a mistake? Will he be able to adapt to Real Madrid's playing style and turn things around? Leave your comment below, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to keep following this saga, which is only just beginning.